Welcome back, legend, to another Truth Tuesday. Okay, I want to start a new mini-series about the off-season and off-season programming. So in this video, I'm going to have a chat about why it's important to start to think about your off-season and why you would even do an off-season. What is the point of doing strength and conditioning? What is the point of doing training in the off-season when your sport is so far away? So this is going to be pretty applicable for those that have had a bit of an unsuccessful season and your season's just about to end in the next couple of weeks. A lot of sports are starting to wind up now. It's the pointy end of the season. We've got finals coming up. When your final's done and you've finished celebrating, then you can come and have a look at the video and work out what your off-season is going to be. But everyone really should be doing an off-season, regardless of whether you were very successful or not successful this season. You want to make a plan moving forward, and you're always wanting to get better, even if you're the best. And that is actually that's ad-libbed or paraphrased from the All Blacks. That's how they are the most successful team pretty much in world sport for such a long period of time, because even though they're the best, they're always looking at getting better. They never stop. As soon as they get to the top, they're like, right, how do we do this better again? How do we stay here? How do we start to crush teams even more? So for you as an individual athlete, why do you need to do an off-season program? It's a great opportunity to pull yourself away from your sport, because you probably spend a fair bit of time in it. So it's a good time to maybe try some different things, get yourself into a gym or into a group training environment, or doing an activity that you don't normally do. Maybe even do another sport just to change things up. If you're a little bit more serious about your off-season program and you do want to change your body physically, then you might want to seek out some resources for some training during the off-season period. So the importance of this off-season period for me is a great time to work on these weaknesses that you might have, or some areas that you'd really like to improve on. It's obviously really tough to do certain things in season, because the sport itself becomes the absolute priority, and you're more just trying to maintain some of the gains that you've made during the pre-season phase. Pre-season's obviously important as well, but you really should be doing a lot of sport-specific stuff at that period of time. So really the off-season is probably the only time when the sport is not taking up any of your time, and you can really crack down and work on some areas that you'd like to, that you're always thinking about, like, oh, you know, I just wish I was faster, I just wish I was stronger. Well, the off-season is where you get it done. You start building that base and that block. It's your general physical preparedness time. So you get yourself in really good shape. And then in pre-season, you start to apply that to your sport. So it becomes a little bit more specific. And then obviously in season is competition. So that's when you're showcasing all the hard work that you did in the off-season. I'm not sure who said it. I want to say Lee Matthews, but it probably wasn't. Could have been anyone. Someone great once said that premierships are won in the off-season. Okay? So winning is done way before that final day, that final moment. You got to put the time in and the effort in to get the work done, to then reap the rewards down the track. So in the upcoming videos, I'm going to have a chat to you about maybe what an off-season program should look like and what are some of the components. All right, thanks. See you.